Hello everyone, we'll be starting with sample paper 1 of CLAT 2023 DI set 1. Before starting the set, I would request you to please pause the video and try to solve the set on your own first, and then you can watch the video. Let's start. Let's read the question. The question says that there's someone called Sankalp. Sankalp invested different sums of money in 5 different schemes. Okay, so here are the 3 schemes given to us. Other 2 may be given in the information in other questions. All rates are in simple interest. Okay, we know simple interest, PRT upon 100, unless mentioned in the question. Okay, all the rates given here are simple interest until unless it is stated something else in the question. Use the data in the following table to answer the questions below. Okay, so the data. First, scheme name is given, Bachat Yojana, Sangra and Jama Puji. And then their rate of interest is given. Okay, so the rate of interest is 5%, twice that of Bachat Yojana. Okay, that means it will be 10%. Yes. Time 3 years, 4 years, and 6 years. Principal invested by Sankalp. Sankalp is the not the scheme name, he is the person who is investing. 30,000, twice that of Bachat Yojana, that is twice of 30,000 is 60,000, then 1 lakh. Amount, okay, everyone knows what is amount. Amount is the principal plus simple interest earned. Okay, so this is the table given to us and the question. If the difference between the total amount realized from Sangra and Bachat Yojana is rupees 49,500, what is the principal invested in Sangra? Okay, first of all, the difference between the amount is given of Bachat Yojana and Sangra. So what is the difference between them? 49,500. Yes, I can clearly see that if I subtract these two values, I'll get 49,500. What we need to find out, what is the principal invested in Sangra? What is the principal invested in Sangra? 60,000. Straight away, answer is B. Now, please think carefully. Do you think that CLAT will give you something like this? Everything is given in the table and they are simply asking the question. What is the principal invested in Sangra? Definitely not. So this table is wrong. This set is wrong. I don't know from where you have downloaded the PDF of sample paper 1 of CLAT 2023. But the PDF that I got, in that PDF, the table was wrong. In fact, there were many questions ahead in which the values were given. Those questions are wrong. So first of all, what should happen to this table to rectify this? These values in brackets. These values should not be given. These values should not be given. I'll tell you why. I have rectified the set and then solved this set in this video. So you can watch my video ahead to see the rectified set. Okay. So I have removed these values in further video. I've removed these values and solved the whole set. Okay. Let's see. So this is the way the set should be given. These are the missing values. And how we will find them? We'll find them using these questions. Okay, let's try. If the difference between the total amount realized from Sangra and Bachat Yojana is rupees 49,500, what is the principal invested in Sangra? Okay, we need to find the principal invested in Sangra. Let's say the principal invested here is X and the principal invested in Sangra is twice that of Bachat Yojana. That means 2x. Rate of interest, this is 5%, twice that of Bachat Yojana. That means this will be 10%. Okay. And the difference between the total amount is, that means the difference between these two values is 49,500. So what is amount? Amount is the principal plus simple interest. I hope everyone knows what is simple interest. Simple interest is PRT upon 100. Amount is principal plus simple interest. So this is amount. Amount will be principal plus simple interest. Simple interest will be P, R is 5, T is 3 upon 100. Yes. Okay. Let's go further. What will be the amount for Sangra? This will be 2x plus principal, that is P, R, T, that is 4 upon 100. Now, if I solve this, what I will get? I will get x plus 15x upon 100. Here, if I solve this, what I will get? I will get 2x plus 80x upon 100. Now, the difference between these two is 49,500. Okay. Now, how to solve this? I can clearly see that the value of Sangra's amount will be greater. So what I will do, 2x plus 80x upon 100 minus x minus 15x upon 100. This will give me 49,500. Yes. Now, if I solve this further, let me take a different color so that it is easily understood by you. 2x minus x, that will be x. 80 minus 15 will be 65x upon 100. This is equals to 49,500. Now, if you solve further, the value of x, this will be 165x upon 100 is equals to 49,500. I can cancel these two values by 11, 15, 4,500, further by 15, right? So x turns out to be 30,000. That means the value of principal invested in Bachat Yojana is 30,000. So this is 30,000. So what will be the value of principal invested in Sangra? That will be 2 times of Bachat Yojana, that is 60,000. Yes. So the question was asking us the value of principal invested in Sangra. What is the principal invested in Sangra? The principal invested in Sangra is 60,000. That is B option. Okay. I hope you have understood this question. If you have not understood, you can watch this part of video again. Let's go to the second question. So second question, let me erase few things. Okay. So this is done. Second question is, Sankalp earns the same amount as principal interest from Jama Punji and Sangraha. Okay. Jama Punji and Sangraha, same simple interest. Fine. If the principal invested in Jama Punji is invested at same interest for a year and compounded semi-annually, what is the compound interest? Okay. Now Jama Punji is also involved in the question. We need to find, to solve the question, first of all, we need to find simple interest of Jama Punji and Sangraha. Jama Punji and Sangraha. Okay. We can find the simple interest for Sangraha. Sangraha's simple interest will be 60,000 is the principal. R is 10. T is 4 upon 100. If I solve this, what I will get? I will get 24,000. Now the question says that the simple interest is same for Jama Punji at Sangraha. So simple interest here is 24,000. Here also simple interest will be 24,000. Now please think carefully. If simple interest is 24,000 and amount is 1,24,000, what will be the principal? Principal will be amount minus simple interest. That will be 1 lakh. This is how we need to find the value of principal. I hope you remember the very first slide that I showed you, in which all these values were mentioned. But that was not correct. We need to find these values using these questions. Okay. Okay. So rate of interest, same rate of interest. That means we need to find this first now. Yes. Okay. Principal is given for Jama Punji. Let's try for Jama Punji. Simple interest for Jama Punji is same. That means it will be 24,000. What is principal? P is 1 lakh. R we need to find. T is 6 upon 100. If I solve this, what I will be getting? I'll be getting R as 4%. R as 4%. So here R is 4%. Okay. This is 4%. Now further it states that we need to find the compound interest compounded semi-annually for 1 year. Okay. The compounded rate of interest is same. Okay. Rate of interest is same. Let's find it. I hope everyone knows when you are solving compound interest questions, there's something called as successive percentage change. Yes. If you don't know this, I would request you to please understand this concept first, because I'll be using this. Since rate of interest is 4% for semi-annually, this will become 2%. Now it has to be levied twice because we are finding it for 1 year. That means if I use successive percentage change, overall compounding rate will be 2 plus 2 plus 2 into 2 upon 100, which is 4.04%. That means this much is the cumulative rate of interest for the whole year compounded semi-annually. This is levied on what? This is levied on principal of 1 lakh. What it will be in rupees? So 4.04% of 1 lakh. Okay. So what will be the answer? Answer will be 4040. Yes. So our answer will be C option. I hope you have understood this question. Just in case you have not understood this, pause the video, rewind the video, and you can watch this solution of second question again. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let me just remove all this. Next question is now we need to find the profit percentage Sankalp made collectively from his investments in Jama Punji, Sangra, and Bachat Yojana. Okay, what is profit? Profit is, the total amount you received. This is the total amount. Okay, total amount you received from all these schemes minus the total principal that you invested. Yes, this is profit. So first of all, we need to find the total amount. Okay, so for Jama Punji, I already have the amount. What will be the amount for Sangraha? The simple interest for Sangraha is 24,000. And principal is already given to us. Principal is 60,000. So 60,000 plus 24,000. Amount will be 84,000. Yes. Similarly, we can use this to find amount for Bachat Yojana. Bachat Yojana will be 3,000. What will be simple interest for Bachat Yojana? 30,000 times 5 times 3 upon 100, which will give me 33995, 4,500. So this is simple interest and principal is 30,000. Yes. So what will be the amount? The amount will be 30,000 plus 4,500. That means 34,500. This will be the amount. Yes. Now we need to find the total amount first. What will be the total amount? The total amount will be, we need to add all these three. Quickly add all these three. Okay. Total amount will be 2,42,500. What will be the total principal? We need to add 60,000, 30,000 and 1 lakh. That will be 60 and 30 is 90. That means 1,90,000. This is the total principal. So what will be the profit? Profit will be 52,500. But we need to find it in percentage. That means 52,500. This needs to be calculated on total principal. Total principal is 1,90,000. So instead of multiplying it by 100, let me use some calculation tricks of percentages. So we need to find what percentage does 525 makes of 1900. I can see all these values are, near 30 and these are more than 25. So let me first of all find out the 30% of 1900. Yes. What is 30% of 1900? 30% is 19 times 3 is 57. That is 570. Okay. So 570 is 30%. What will be 3%? 3% of 1900. 3% of 1900 is, we'll move one place on the left side. That means 57. I'm removing 3%. So I'll be getting 513. That means 30% removes 3%. That means 27% of 1900 is 513. Yes. But we need 525. This is very near to 27. Yes. Okay, let me find 28% also. 27% is 513. If I add 1% of 1900, what is 1% of 1900? I have to shift decimal 2 places on the left. That means 19. So 28% will be 9 and 3, 12. And this will be 532. See, 28% is more than 525 and 27% is less than 525. That means my answer should be between 27 and 28. Is there any value which is between 27 and 28? Yes, D option. So there is no point in doing exact calculation. It will take a lot of time. You can go by approximation. So all these calculations that I have done is by approximation. I hope you have understood this question. Yes. If you haven't, please pause the video, rewind it and watch the video again. Okay, let's start with the fourth question. Fourth question. In addition to the information provided for the previous question, use the information in the following table to answer the questions that follow. Scheme name, rate of interest, time, principal amount. Okay, they have given information about 2 more schemes. Sanchay, twice that of Jama Punji. First of all, the scheme name is, new scheme name is Sanchay. Remember, 5 different schemes. They have only given 3. Now they are giving information about 2 more schemes. Sanchay. Okay, this is scheme name. Then what is given? Rate of interest. Rate of interest is twice that of Jama Punji. Okay, rate of interest twice that of Jama Punji. This is 4%. So this will be 8%. Okay. And 50,000. 50,000 is what? Definitely not time. 50,000 is the principal. Dhan plan. Okay. Now we have one more scheme, that is Dhan plan. And Dhan plan 1 year less than Sanchay. 1 year. That means they are talking about time. If this is T years, this will be T minus 1 years. Yes. Okay. 160% of Sanjay. What will be 160% of Sanjay? Definitely, he is not talking about rate of interest. Yes, he is actually talking about the principal. So, what is 160% of 50K, 50,000? It will be what? It will be 80K, 80,000. Okay, it will be 80,000. The rate of interest for Dhan plan and Sanchay is in the ratio 3:4. Okay, Dhan and Sanchay rate of interest is in the ratio 3:4. Sanchay is 8%. So what will be Dhan? 3:4. 4 times 2. That means it will be 6%. Yes. So this will be 6%. Fine. And the difference in the simple interest earned is 800. The simple interest of Sanchay and Dhan is 800. Okay. The difference between their simple interest is 800. Fine. Choose the correct option. Simple interest from Dhan plan is greater than simple interest of Sanchay, or simple interest from Sanchay, oh, sorry, simple interest from Dhan plan is less than simple interest of Sanchay. Okay, let's see what can be done. See, whenever we do such a question, we think that either the simple interest of Sanchay will be bigger, or the simple interest of Dhan plan will be bigger. Yes, it is common sense that either of them will be bigger, and that can be a reason for mistake. A pre-notion can be a reason of mistake. Let's try. Okay, let's try. Okay, let me change the slide. Okay, Sanchay and Dhan, and I hope you are able to understand that 8% is rate of interest of Sanchay, 6% is rate of interest of Dhan. T years is for Sanchay, T minus 1 years is for Dhan plan, 50,000 is principal for Sanchay, 80,000 is principal of Dhan plan. Okay. So let me first assume that Dhan plan is bigger than Sanchay. Okay. I'm assuming this. What will be simple interest of Dhan plan? The simple interest will be 80,000. What is rate of interest? 6. Time is T minus 1 upon 100. Yes. What will be simple interest for Sanchay? Sanchay will be 50,000. Rate of interest is 8. Time is T upon 100. Now, why I am subtracting simple interest of Sanchay from Dhan? Because I have assumed that simple interest of Dhan plan is greater than Sanchay. That's why I am subtracting a smaller one from the bigger one. And the difference is 800. Yes? Okay, let's solve this. 6, 8, 4,800. T minus 4,800. This will be 4,800. Yes. This will be 4,000. T equals to 800. Now, if I solve further, I can see that 4,800 minus 800 T is equals to 5,600. That means T turns out to be 7 years. Yes? Okay. This is one case in which I assume that Dhan plan simple interest is greater than Sanchay's. Fine. Now let me assume that Sanchay is greater than Dhan. The simple interest of Sanchay is greater than Dhan. Now let's see what happens. What was simple interest of Sanchay? This one. That means 4,000 T, right? 4,000 T minus simple interest of Dhan. Simple interest of Dhan was this one. 4,800 T minus, minus 4,800. Right? This was simple interest of Dhan. Now, why I subtracted this from 4,000 T? Because I have assumed that the simple interest of Sanchay is greater than simple interest of Dhan. The difference is 800, right? Let's solve. 4,000 T minus 4,800 T plus 4,800, right? Now equals to 800. If I solve this further, minus 800t equals to minus 4000. That means minus and minus gets cancelled. 0, 0, t turns out to be 5 years. See, I'm getting two answers. Yes. Now I'm getting two answers. I was thinking that only one of them can be bigger. Now that pre-notion fails me. Yes. So never go with pre-notions. You solve and check. Both of the assumptions that dhan is greater than sanchay, simple interest of dhan is greater than sanchay, simple interest of sanchay is greater than dhan. Both of them are giving me the answers. That means none of the statement is wrong. So what should we do? So what should be our answer? Our answer should be both statements 1 and 2 are possible. That is, simple interest of dhan plan can be greater than simple interest from sanchay. Simple interest from dhan plan can be less than simple interest from sanchay, right? That means both of them can be possible. Fine. Let's jump to the next question. Let's start with question number 5. The time invested in sanchay is 2 years. Okay. This is 2. And the simple interest earned from sanchay is twice the simple interest earned from dhan plan. That means simple interest of sanchay and simple interest of dhan plan. Their ratio is 2:1. Their ratio is 2:1. Yes. Choose the correct option. There is a note given. Do not use the value of the time period or rate of interest calculated for each scheme from to remove this 8% and this 6%. We do not know the value, right? Now, please understand, they are asking us to remove the value. But removing the value does not mean that we have to remove the relation also. There was a relation given related to rate of interest of sanchay and dhan plan. The ratio of rate of interest for sanchay and dhan plan was 3:4, right? This was 3x. Let it be 3x. So this will be 4x. Please understand, he is asking us to remove the values, not the relation. The relation can still be the same, right? So this is percent, this is percent. Now, if t is 2, so the relation between time period for sanchay and dhan was, if this is t, this will be t minus 1. So if this is 2, t minus 1 will be 1 year. So let me just quickly write it down. If this is 2 years, this will be 1 year, right? Okay, so what we need to answer? We need to answer how many of the statements are possible. The statement 1 is the total amount earned from sanchay is 54,000. Okay, amount is given 54,000. I'm not writing it down just because it is correct. I'm just writing because it is given here. We'll check whether it is correct or not. The rate of interest for dhan plan is 5%. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So simple interest of sanchay will be 50,000 P R. What is R? R is 4x. What is T? 2 upon 100 upon P of dhan plan. R is 3x upon 1 upon 100. This is equals to 2 by 1, right? 100 and 100 gets cancelled. This thing also gets cancelled. This thing also gets cancelled. So I'm left with 5x upon 3x is equals to 2 by 1. Now please think carefully. Please think carefully. Can you find the value of x from this equation? No, we can't find the value of x. We cannot find the value of x. So if we can't find the value of x, that means we can't find the rate of interest for sanchay and dhan plan. Now, if we can't find the rate of interest, we can't find this amount as well, right? If we can't find the amount, we can't tell whether the first statement is correct or not. Similarly, second statement, the rate of interest for dhan plan. See, if we can't find the value of x, how can we find the value of 3x, right? So what should be our answer? If we can't find the value of x, we can't find the amount for sanchay. We even can't find the rate of interest for dhan plan. So what should be our answer? Yes, our answer should be cannot be determined. Yes. Our answer should be cannot be determined. I hope you have understood this question and you have understood the whole set as well, why I rectified it, why it was wrong. I hope it will be useful for you in the upcoming exams. All the best for your exam. All the best.